fuck an intro. Let's get right into it. Summer Impact, August 10th, Charlotte, North Carolina, the famous Fillmore Arena. We have what happens when you take the star power of Summer Madness in the format of Double Impact. Let's get right to it. The ladies! They couldn't do the biggest card of the year without the ladies. Jazz the Rapper and Official versus E Hart and 40 Bars. Jazzo versus E40. Girl titles versus TLQ. Whatever you want to say. Tender Love and Bars. Ooh, ooh. There you. Ooh, Tender Love and Bars. I like that. TLB. I like that. I made that up. Y'all can keep it if y'all want to. But let's just get right to the facts, okay? I don't want to breeze through these because these are amazing matchups, but I could go on and 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 on about this card. So let's just get to the facts. Fact number 1: Jazz is the only female to have a million view battle both on Queen of the Ring and URL. Fact number 2: Jazz the Rapper and Official are the only two females, or one of the few females, to have a battle on Gnome, along with Miss Hustle, have a battle on Gnome and Summer Madness. Fact number 3: this is the first ever female 2-on-2 on URL. And frankly, there's nothing that I can really debate with this. I have Jazz and Official taking this 2-1. For the reason being that performance and the star power and most likely the crowd control from both Jazz and Official are unbeatable. To me, Jazz the Rapper beat both E Hart and 40. So this will be easy for her. No, I'm just kidding. It won't be easy for her. It won't be easy for any of these females. E Hart and 40 Bars. 40 Bars is first time on URL, and she's on the biggest card of the year? Alright, Smack. Okay, Smack. Do what you want, bro. Do what you want. Jazz and Official 2-1. I can't sit here and listen. This Double Impact is mostly yes, it's about the bars, but it's more about the performance as well. And I think Jazz and Official got that by a mile. Also shout out Jazz the Rapper for finally giving me my picture. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, Jazz. That's gonna go up on a wall somewhere. Thank you. Moving on to the next one. The Monstars versus Marvin Quest. Now, who are the Monstars, you might ask? You can just say #Jersey. And that is Shotgun Suge and New Jersey Twerk. One word is going to determine my prediction for this battle. Experience. This battle has classic written all over it. Every single battle on this card has classic written all over it. But I'm going to tell you this, why for this one. The physicality. You think Marv 1 and Quest with Cody are going to come back to the URL after the fans have been begging and pleading them to come back? Every time a Double Impact card even gets talked about, they are one of the top names to be discussed. So this is what I got to say. Suge and Twerk, I hope y'all are locked in, man. I really do. Because Marvin and Quest are going to show y'all why they are the best, one of the best, if not top 3, top 2 2-on-2s of all time. Goods voice. Clearly. No debate. Now, speaking of Goods voice. Oh, yeah, I said Marvin Quest 2-1. I'm going to just go ahead and go right through these. Bald Game. Multiple remixes. Versus Good Clips. Fun titles. Henny Clips. Which cup am I using? That last one was funny. I made that up. This is gonna be the funniest 2-on-2 you'll ever see. There is going to be a round where Clips and Goods are literally going to have bald jokes the whole round. And it's gonna be the funniest stuff you have ever heard. John Hitman. Really? Aver turned it down? No offense to John, because we don't know John is my favorite battle rapper. He was always my favorite battle rapper. But this is just a random ass team to me. People were talking about John. They should say him and Hitman should team up. And guess what? They made it happen. See, fans, when we ask for stuff properly, we get it. We wanted John and Hitman to team up, and look what we got here. Biggest card of the year. John and Hitman versus Charlie Clips and Goods. Now, I think that all of these guys are friends, so there is going to be some friendly competition. But you mean to tell me that Clips and Goods are going to lose to Bald Game? Absolutely not. Clips and Goods they are the type of people to have bars and jokes and still win. There are three people, in my honest opinion, that can joke an entire round and still win a round. One being Goods, two being Charlie Clips, and three being Pat Stay. You mean to tell me that y'all are going to beat that? Really? John, you my man, $100 grand. Hitman. Very nice dude. Met him twice actually. This year and last year. But I'll tell you this. Y'all better have the best multiple choice remix ever put together. If y'all think. Cause remember what happened? You saw what happened with Arson Suge, right? You saw what happened with Arson Suge, right? Okay. Also, John, you kind of have a little bit of advantage because you know what it's like to team up with Charlie Clips. Because the last time you teamed up with Charlie Clips, you beat Big T and Saga. So, moving on to the next matchup. Oh, I have Clips and Goods winning that one. Sorry, Bald Game, but I can't see them losing. Unless it's gun titles. Just saying. Or NWX. That's kind of debatable. Moving on. We have, to me, Battle of the Night. Battle of the Night. I said it, flash it across the screen. It's probably not going to, but Battle of the Night. EFB, which stands for every fucking bar. Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty versus NWX. DNA and K-Shot. Well, they're not rapping right now. That's gun titles. This is what I got to say about this. And I will move on. This is Battle of the Night because you have 4 of the best battle rappers right now, top 10, using their creativity, wordplay, and punchlines. And that's all you need. That's all the ingredients that you need to have for a 2-on-2 classic. Who do I have winning? NWX. can't go against NWX. They've been doing more. They've done more 2-on-2s in the modern era than Marvin Quest did back in the day. So this is what I have to say. Maybe I may be wrong about that statistic, but let's just get right down to brass and tacks. Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty have done 2-on-2s before. Rum Nitty teaming up with Ill Will at Double Impact 2, and Geechee Gotti teaming up with B-Dot against Marvin Quest at Shots Fired. They both did great. Rum Nitty and Ill Will faced Cortez and Meth Hoffa and had Battle of the Night. This is going to be one of the most entertaining, most bar-heavy 2-on-2s in a while. And I say that with a lot of confidence in my voice. So I don't really have to say... Again, I'm keeping these predictions short because I don't want to ramble on about this, because this card is amazing. The amount of star power. The matchups even make sense. Like, kudos to URL for putting this together, because this is one of the best cards I've ever seen put together. But I got NWX taking this. And then we get to this one. Smack called me. I was getting some head. He said, dude, I want you to come back to URL. It's going to involve you getting some bread. Do you got all the bread this time, Smack? Why, yes, I do. I pushed the bitch off the bed and said, whoever, wherever, don't matter. He's dead. And he said, I want you and Calico to team up to face T-Top and Briz. If I was Murda Mook, I would have said, click! I don't want to hear that shit. You mean to tell me that we made a big deal of Murda Mook coming back, not to URL, but to RBE to face Verb? Get scrutinized for about a month straight. Then him popping up on a URL card, teaming up with Calico, when those two have been throwing shots at each other for years. This doesn't make any sense to me. I love it. I love the matchup. The matchup on paper makes somewhat sense. But let's just keep it a buck here. The best way to have a successful 2-on-2 is that if you and your partner actually can stand one another. And T-Top and Briz, they brothers. Not like blood, but they're brothers, man. They're homies. They friends. DNA and K-Shine, they're friends. Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty, they're friends. Tay-Rock and Sue Surf, they are friends. Calico said in a headline that I read today, that is not my friend. Which makes me question the chemistry of Murderland. Now, I'm the type of person that loves to be proved wrong. But I have a confident, this is my confident. I got T-Top and Briz Rothstein 2-1 clear. If you were to tell me it was, Murda Mook and T-Rex versus T-Top and Briz, then we would be having an entirely different conversation. But it's not. It's Calico and Murda Mook, a team that you literally went, okay, alright. Actually, that was a horrible animation. It's like this. Alright, roll the dice. Alright, two random names. Alright, that makes sense. Let's do it. That's what happened. And Murderland came about. But I guess this is what it has to be. I guess I'm going to be thoroughly surprised of the chemistry between Calico and Luke. Luke coming back on URL in a 2-on-2. If you were to tell me that was going to happen right after the RBE Verb event, I would have told you that you are high on crack. But it's happening. Murderland versus Dark Life. Dark Side of the Park. Where NWX and Cave Gang collide. You mean to tell me, and Briz and T-Top are undefeated. It's not like they taking some easy team before this happens. No, they're taking one of the best 2-on-2s, period. T-Top and Briz. You mean to tell me they shut down this building versus B-Magic and Chilla Jones? What makes you think that you think they about to play with? Listen, this is no disrespect to Calico and Murder Mook. Okay? I respect them both immensely. But this is just a left field matchup that I just didn't expect to happen. And Jay Black was right. This shit was random as hell. We thought that Jazz and Official and E Hart and 40 Bars was random. This is random. This is Shotgun Suge Voice random. T-Top and Briz 2-1 clear. The chemistry will literally speak for itself. Now the main event. The reason why I'm probably going to be spending $50 on this pay-per-view. The reason why I almost threw my phone at the wall when I saw that this match was announced. The reason why I'm probably most likely going to have a watch party for this. You get the point. Anyways, Loaded Hollows. A team that was portrayed in a movie brought to life versus Gun Titles. The most dangerous 2-on-2 ever existed. The only people to have a win over DNA and K-Shot. Well, besides Hitman and Verb, but that's here nor there. This battle is the biggest 2-on-2 ever put together. In terms of star power, in terms of skills, and in terms of aggressiveness. Loaded Lux and Hollow to Dawn versus Sue Surf and Tay Rock. I don't know what else to say. This is greatness. This is star power at its best. This is the one. And I don't think Loaded Hollows will ever happen again. But you mean to tell me that y'all are counting out Sue Surf and Tay Rock just because of Loaded Lux and Hollow? Do you remember that they are responsible for one of the biggest crowd reactions in history? Might I remind you, before the shot, Hanes shirt, after the shot, Yeezy, before you know the rest. And you think that they're not about to blow. Let me just tell you right this. Before I give y'all my final prediction, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. This event, almost every battle is going to be an hour. Because the crowd is going to be worn out probably by the third battle. Just because of all the amount of creativity in this card alone is so ridiculous. It's like astronomical about how many creative bars we're going to hear in this. So I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I got Gun Titles beating Loaded Hollows because of two reasons. One, name one weakness that Sue Surf and Tay Rock have. And two, they've done this before and they beat one of the best 2-on-2s, period. Summer Impact, August 10th. People who are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, please get your tickets now because I guarantee you this is going to sell out. At the Fillmore. At the Fillmore. Spank, you done it again, boy. You done it again. Gun Titles 2-1. That's all I got to say. Summer Impact. I'm watching on pay-per-view. Whether I'm here, whether I'm at a friend's, it doesn't matter. I'm watching. I don't care if I'm out, I'm watching. Y'all ain't ready for Summer Impact. I'm telling you right now. There's too much star power on this. I'm not ready. I don't know what. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. We got a couple more things to talk about. But until the next video. Peace. Flight shit.